Hey, yo, you know what time it is. It's the Kingpen Crux show right here at ShyRadio.live. You understand what I'm saying? We got a special guest. But before we get off into that, I know you can look at the screen and see what time it is. You know what I'm saying? But yo, let's get off into who I am. My name is Kingpen. I feel I can. GP and Mr. Crumb, I put it right nice. If you know a girl want to get wet, I got a cup of water. Or, goddamn, I like a little thing of champagne, which is our other special guest, and we'll be popped off. Hey, yo, Crux, tell me who you is.
What's going on, good people? It's your boy CIUX. We spell that Crux, the problem, the turning point / the solution. This is the Kingpen Crux show by way of Shy Radio. We are here live every Saturday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And today, man, we got a special guest in attendance. You know what I'm saying? We got the ultimate MC, man. Don Walker in the building.
Yo!
Let's give it up, man.
Clap that up.
I'm humble, man. He called me an ultimate MC. I don't even know how to feel. You know
hey, feel honored, feel blessed, because I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's yeah. You know. Every time we see,
I gotta throw my hoodie on and take it back home. Like
yeah. So it's a treat when players meet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm absolutely happy and elated that you're here. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, before we get off into anything, we got this. Hey, yo, it's the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use, criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Not copyright. Shit. All right. All right, so we in the building, and this is the Kingpen Crux show. We have Don Walker, and I gotta give it a matrix. I'm sorry, I have to give it a matrix because we have a really dope MC here. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the regular. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no regular going on. You know what I'm saying? There is no regular going on. So without further ado, Crux, can you introduce the brother right here?
Yeah, man, most definitely, man. We got our brother here, man, Don Walker. Every time I see this brother, man, he always is one of the ones that you already know, man, come with that great energy. He come with, you know what I'm saying, great sportsmanship for the game. And anytime that I ever seen him to go on ahead and show love and respect to the other artists, man, he one of the artists that, you know, that stays to the end and shows love. And he spits, man, them bars, bro. Like we big on bars, you know what I'm saying, at the Kingpen Crux show. And I'm always happy to hear when he get on the mic. So without further ado, man, the MC, man, one of the realest in the city as far as our vantage point, man, let's give it up for the brother Don Walker.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Give it up.
Hey, look, I'm tripping on the green screen. I want to unzip my jacket so I can disappear.
Because it can happen. Yeah. You already know what time it is with that green screen.
Yeah,
It's a fun fact, y'all, is that the brother Don Walker spilled in the building. You know what I'm saying? Had that green on, you know what I'm saying? And we in a full-fledged podcast studio representing Shy Radio, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
We do the green screen.
Congratulations.
Yeah, look like the thank you, sir. Where the cameras? Yes, sir.
What's up?
These two, man.
Yeah, man. Look like the motherfucking news right now.
I'm happy for y'all so bad.
Thank you so much.
In an authentic way.
It's great to appreciate it.
Yeah.
To be very honest with you.
Man.
Yeah, I got my red fox joints on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey,
intelligence, that's all. Intelligence.
All the nights, red fox with the... And then put your damn glasses on.
Okay, Benny.
You know what I mean?
You got the Benny's on.
Hey, my wife be like, you got to do something about them eyes, Benny. Yeah. Hey, yo, let's send a shout out to Jack. Blessed girls in the building. Hey, y'all.
Hey, what's going on? Blessed girl, that's sis right there.
You know what I mean? Welcome to the Kingpen Crux show. Yes, sir.
Nah, I'm being rude, man. Let me get this damn gum out my mouth.
Like, share, and subscribe. Oh, okay, cool. Also, okay.
I apologize.
Yo, we got to send a healthy shout out show. But now, Brother Crux.
I don't know, man. This one over here giving me a hard time. I ain't gonna worry about it. But man, let's get off into this interview, man.
Let's
You
go.
know what I'm saying? Let's get off into this interview.
Talk to him, Crux.
Now, like I said, man, one of the dopest artists, you know what I'm saying, in the city as far as my standpoint. And let's go to the beginning, man. Like, when did you first pick up a mic and said, man, this is what I want to do?
The bug hit me, man, when rest in peace, when my pops took me to see Crush Group.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Took us back right there.
Yeah, I actually wrote my first rhyme as a 4th grader in 1984.
Talk that shit.
Man, 1984.
Talk that shit.
After seeing Crush Group.
Hey,
So
I think
that's amazing right there. We got to talk about that because
Run DMC.
for those the young people that may be tuned in,
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Come on, sir.
yeah, for the youngest that may be tuned in, Crush Group. Can we give them some bars for Crush Group?
Oh,
Can we give them a little sample of what they did back in the
LL Cool J, my radio, believe me, I like it loud. I'm the man with the box, and I can rock the crowd. Come on, man.
Come on,
And
man.
you know, nah, all you can eat, the fat boy.
come on.
Stop playing with me.
What is it?
Yeah, if I rule the world, Curtis
on,
Blow.
Sheila E.
That's who inspired me to rap.
Curtis Blow.
No. You just said it.
Sheila E.
Sheila E is my inspiration. Like Run DMC, it was, that was, but no. My first rap was inspired by Sheila E, bro, from the movie.
That's crazy.
Holly Rock.
Cause she got down.
Holly Rock.
Written by Prince.
Written by Prince. Yep. Holly Rock. That's what it wasn't what run him. Everybody was woo woo. I went into Shell
Which
Talk.
it was dope. But
Yeah, Holly Rock. That's what inspired me to write my first rap. But Ron stage present when he got mad at Russell, and he was like, "This is my house." When
house.
the way he captivated and he just had that. That's what led me to say, you know what? I knew. You know what?
I gotta do this.
Yeah, real talk, because I knew at an early age that I had a message that I was going that I would spread.
You know what? It sounds like it. It sounds like it in your music.
Yeah.
And you know what? To be very honest with you, I want to put some of this in proper context based off what you're saying right now.
Yes, sir.
Because when I say y'all, it's really in the music. It is. This is John Walker, and the song is called Love.
Oh wow.
Hey, let's get to this music.
Let's go.
J-Do Productions.
Listen, dig this. It's not the time to quit. Let's start up a money click. Ain't with that dummy shit. I'll take advantage when our opportunities approaching. Show me the pros and cons so we can put the shit in motion. If you ain't with it, stay at home and watch the kids or something. We in the midst of getting busy, don't disrupt the function. All active members pay attention cause we being watched. Attractive women, time to put in work, go punch the clock. What do you offer? Don't need no arm candy, my wrist is sweet. My that pussy you can keep. Coochie nowadays is cheap like trick-or-treating. If we not meeting at the starting line, we won't be able to finish shit. I'm greedy, I'm not sharing mine, I risk my life. Sometimes I don't think twice on how I get it. Watch my surroundings and I push it, Lord, I stay committed. Ain't with that negativity so you can miss me with it. I'll meet you where you live and give you something full of horror. Lord, hustle for the family, put your faith in the Lord. Eliminate the cowards, have your mammy screaming Lord. On a mission to devour the hate, the world is so crazy, no one is safe unless you take that time to think. Lord, are you prepared for what's about to happen? The toughest niggas scared, cause they don't know the rapture. It ain't about the cash no more, it's about the leadership. Y'all won't take heed to this, you worry about a stimulus to give it back. Dummies and money, that's a stressful mix. You focus on designer shit, and the baddest bitch, they both mean nothing. If there's no power in your grind, nigga, you call it living, I call it losing your damn mind. Listen, I'm not preaching, cause I'm still reaching, fam, I want them acres. All those who are unsupportive, I know you hoes gon' catch the vapors. We'll be living next to some retired neighbors sipping tea. I feel most of you niggas hating, so I let you be, I watch you closely. They know we chosen, wanna see us lose. Y'all inadequate, I knock you out your expensive shoes, please believe it. I'm needy nigga, so don't touch my lies. I'll be right with them when they try to leave and go to Mars. Shit, you motherfuckers crazy. Think y'all gonna leave us here? Huh. We gonna be right along with y'all. Right on the mothership, high drunk than the sun, bitch. If y'all go, we go. Lord, you hustle for the family, put your faith in the Lord. Eliminate the cowards, have your mammy screaming Lord. On the mission to devour the hate, the world is so crazy, no one is safe unless you take that time to thank Lord. Hustle for the family, put your faith in the Lord. Eliminate the cowards, have your mammy screaming Lord. On the mission to devour the hate, the world is so crazy, no one is safe unless you take that time to thank Lord.
Yo, we back.
Lord,
come on, Lord.
hit him with some hand claps.
Lord have mercy, man.
Hit him with some hand claps on that one. Hey,
That's
man.
what's up, man. Hey, we got in the chat, we got Lexington in the building.
Shout out to my bro Lex. What up,
Big
Lex?
What up? Hey, yo, Lex.
Hey, man.
What up?
Appreciate you slide through.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got a nice little treat right there from Don Walker. This joint called Lord. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And before we segue off into the music, we was talking about the early inspirations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the brother said, man, when my dad took me to go check out Crux Group, you know what I'm saying? So
you know what, fam? It actually goes farther than that.
Oh,
Let's hear that.
please elaborate.
Let's hear that.
I saw the mothership land in real time.
Yo,
Hey.
so I want to say something. I'm glad you said that, right? I want to say something. I know what I saw myself, right? And I explained it to somebody that I thought I trusted.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought it back up later like I was crazy or something, like I was tripping or something.
When did you see it?
I saw it. I'm dropping my girl at the time. I'm dropping her off. She's driving the whip. I'm sitting back. Yes. I'm leaned back in a Thunderbird. I lean back, I look up, and I see a vehicle in the air. And it did this. It chilled, and it felt like they was watching me, watching them. I said, why? Really? And then it said,
Yeah.
and to my recollection, we don't have that yet.
What you mean?
That us, the humans, the U.S. government, we don't have that technology to make whips do that in the air.
Hey, man, but let's get back to the
We got Mach.
Let's get back to it, bro. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it.
He
He took it to outer space, right?
Y'all, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You better pay attention to it.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's it.
we talk about these
No,
early inspirations, you know what I'm saying? Starting off with the Crux Group, and then now at that point we talking about LL Cool J. We talking about the 80s.
Yeah.
That whole
Hey,
we had it for self-destruction.
Oh,
yeah.
You know, that whole era.
I'm talking about.
And so your young man at that point was being formulated and crafted in a certain way.
No, before then.
Oh, before then, we gotta double back then.
That's what I'm telling you.
Please expound on.
The mothership. The mothership. Parliament Funkadelic.
Ooh.
and I was talking about
Funkadelic, Parliament.
No, the whole that experience. Well, I just saw some.
Okay. Yeah.
No, you're not making that up either.
Yeah. Seriously.
I seen, like, especially out there, I 80 where I work at, man, Michelle. Yeah,
A lot of open space.
man.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there alone. Like I had one of my partners that I work with. I'm like, man, did you see that? But it could have been a drone or something, but it didn't move like one, and it was too big. And maybe we were sleepy. I don't know, but it was like it.
Maybe I was high.
Maybe hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of maybes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro, Parliament Funkadelic, man. I saw the mothership land on stage.
Hey,
Wow.
that was a dope group.
The dopest.
Did you check out the documentary and all that?
Yes.
The story behind it and all that.
Oh, absolutely.
The boy was passing out cocaine.
See, when you talk about all of that and different genres of music that actually contributed to the sound of hip hop, that was the soundscape that a lot of people got Dr. Dre that, you know what I'm saying, crafted a lot of his material off of Parliament Funkadelic.
They crafted that, I must say,
Every time.
and they directly had somebody that played for the punk album and Bootsy Collins.
The whole band. It's Lucky Catfish.
It's called Funk.
The whole band.
That's right.
Wow.
James Brown style changed when the people called George Clinton the Godfather.
Mm.
That's because he took it to a level that no one had. But Bootsy Collins, James Brown is an architect originally of that funk, but it didn't change. It changed our blood. That's still hard.
Yeah.
Man, love. Yes, look. Yes, follow the bill. It's nothing like that. But yeah, it was after the change when Bootsy Collins did everything. But no, everybody went. Yeah. His brother, they came afterwards. That's when they made it funky and yeah. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So everything on one anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my influence.
Everything on the one. So my influence, my early influence is absolutely James Brown.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Because my grandfather, he had it just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So
You gotta think the blues was
Teddy
fun.
P. Yes.
Just blues.
When blues,
The audio,
gospel.
Yeah, exactly.
the audio.
Oh wow. All right. Oh, back up.
Oh, we was above the red.
Yeah.
We don't want to go above the red.
Yeah. Hopefully it's great for you now. Oh wow. Okay. Hold on.
Okay, it's better now. It's better now.
I was better now. Yeah. I went crazy when your song Lord
I appreciate it.
came on. You know what I'm saying? We was absolutely basing it. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So get back up into it. Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely, you know, so we got the backstory, basically the inspiration to the music. When was it like, okay, now you know, like I'm seeing the spaceship land. I'm seeing, you know, I'm seeing Crush Groove doing their thing in that particular era. When did you finally say, all right, I'm finna craft my own rhyme and present it to the people?
Well, you know what, man? I've always been, you know, musically charged. But it was back in high school that my brother, shouts out to Ali B, mistook me from someone else. You know, talent show time was coming up, so all the guys that were in the group went on to graduate and, you know what I mean, go off to college and went to the service and everything. So he was looking for some members to do the talent show for the next year. And I was in, you know, I was doing the tour, you know, doing the music thing with the guys on the block, whatever, you know, shits and giggles. And he mistook me from somebody else, and I lied and said I was dude.
Right.
And that's, you know what I mean?
Sound like a little James Brown up in there.
You know what I'm
Still.
saying? Yeah, I lied. Like, you say you want to be in the talent show? Woo-woo? I'm like, yeah. So that from that point on, man, it's been on and popping. But I'm gonna tell you a story about that. Now we was just doing lip syncing and choreo. How you say it? Choreography?
Yeah.
Choreography.
Yes.
We were doing the choreography. You know, we were learning the routines or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And none of us knew we could actually sing because we never spoke about it. I started out as a singer first. I was singing in an R&B group.
Was that
Wow.
frowned upon?
Very much so. Yeah.
Wow. Clap that up, man. Clap
That's
that up.
crazy.
Yeah.
Man, so hey, we gotta pin that, man. Have you ever spoke about this in the interview?
Yes.
Damn, man, I thought we got it in the
I
exclusive.
thought, yeah.
But that's just. I'm the first. This is the first time I'm telling it here. So
Okay.
I feel good. Y'all, hey,
You know what that kind of reminds me of? When you were actually intelligent in school and wanted to act like you was dumb.
I
promise you that's in the educational system with brothers not want to appear as intelligent as they were. Or
but I wouldn't even go to class until it was time to take a test.
Mm.
Hey, Ty, you know what it is.
Advanced before your years.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to class and none of that. I was with the guys. We singing, we the girls doing their thing after school, and I was playing basketball at the time.
Man, see, that leads me to my next question, not to cut you off.
Wait,
I want you to finish your thought. But when we talk about, we're talking about Chicago, you know what I'm saying? MC right here, down Walker, West Side, South Side.
Mm-hmm. What you mean? I'm from Inglewood.
Inglewood in the building.
My mom was from the West Side, Rockwell Gardens. My pops is from Inglewood.
Okay, so that I want to go ahead and let people know, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, official Chicago artist here from Inglewood, right?
Bred, born, and raised.
Yes. So let's stamp that. And then on top of that, man, when we talk about in high school and talent shows and things of that nature, how would you describe the competition level? Like, was it competitive or more was it unified?
I'm gonna tell you how competitive it was. And y'all gonna trip when I tell y'all. Our competition was public announcement.
Wow.
Shout out to public announcement, man.
I have a relationship before R. Kelly became R. Kelly. From a
shout out to
show.
public announcement. My cousin Brad Watson
So
was rocking with them as well.
Was he in the group?
Yes, but started doing his solo thing.
Yeah,
right there from the Jeffrey Manor.
That's a lot of history right here, man.
Yeah, because look,
it's a lot of Chicago history. Clap that up, man.
If he was in the group in '91 when they came to Dunbar,
he was in the video right there.
Was he in the group though? Like
he in and out.
Then he should know what happened at Dunbar in 1991. Oh boy!
Wow.
If he was in that group then, oh boy.
This is a lot of history with this brother
Jennifer,
right here.
Jennifer Hudson's cousin was our first manager. Shouts out to Miss Nicholsworth.
Wow.
Shout out.
Hey, man, it's a lot of see, this is why I love when bro told me Don Walker was coming here.
Yeah.
I said we got one of them ones coming here, bro.
Hey.
This is a lot of history we unpacking.
I was mad.
We talking public announcement.
Yeah.
We talking R. Kelly at that era. You know what I'm saying?
Dude know who he's known who I was way back then because after they did what they did to Miss Nicholsworth at Dunbar, I had and it has nothing to do against his music. I love his music.
Right.
Back then, him as a person, that whole league, I didn't draw off that none up until now. Because you disrespected one of our sisters.
Wow.
And every time I used to see him, even when I was working at McDonald's on Randolph and Wabash, shouts out to those that know me from back then. Every time he'd come in there, I gave him his ass. Real talk.
Wow. See,
we were one of those groups, bro. That after we found out we all could sing, mind you, I was already kind of into the from a, you know what I'm saying.
Without saying too much.
Yeah, with the the Curtis Blows and the Run DMCs and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the Parliament Funkadelics and the so they told us you will never be able to incorporate rap with your singing ever.
And look at it now.
BBD came out after us.
Let's go.
All this was taking place. All this was taking place because the night we did the show with public announcement and R. Kelly, we did New Edition. We were doing New Edition, bro. But after we found out we all could, we had a talent to do what we were doing, we were singing and rapping in school with harmony, i.e. Bone. Bone, we talking about 92, 93. I'm talking about 88, 89.
Hey man,
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
They told us
I remember back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of allegations and things of that nature. We know Kills is where he at right now. I'm an R. Kelly
I don't
supporter.
stand on nobody.
I'm an R. Kelly supporter. I gotta say that because I feel like the man got railroaded. Now, he did something nefarious. You know what I'm saying? He should be held accountable for that. But what they've done to him is set a precedent.
You better say it.
With that Rico shit.
He did it to himself.
Damn.
Stop. Stop. Take it elsewhere. Because look, bro, you cross state lines. If it's legal in that state, take your ass to that state if that's what you into.
Right.
You decided to bring them across state lines, so you got away with it once.
Well, this is what I say.
Allegedly.
I think their parents is complicit and in the court transcripts will reflect that. But be that as it may, we can have that conversation for another day.
Absolutely.
Hey, I just feel like, man, the whole situation at that time, especially in Chicago, you had all type of old niggas pulling up in box Chevys in Chicago at the high school. They was doing that. But see, that's why they have a statute of limitations, because the culture, the society has shifted. What was acceptable back then is not acceptable now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
So,
It happened way before him.
way before. You know what I'm
What are
saying?
you talking about? Jerry Lee Lewis married his cousin, 14 years old. Stop. What happened? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They doing that to take us down.
Man, I'm telling you, they rapping all for us, but they gonna do it. It's okay.
Yeah, well, we know that. Wasn't that like in the South too? Like, South.
And also, like, still, like, you must be able to get at a certain age. Like, still consider all matters. Still. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, just for the history, man, aspect of it, this brother been doing this thing and was rubbing shoulders and doing business back then with the likes of public announcement and R. Kelly. And not only, I didn't know that you did off and was doing your thing in the R&B aspect of it. Started in the past, man, we got it, this brother do music, bro. And for the people that don't know, man, you got an album that's another album that's on my real soon. And it's like party. Before we get off that, we got more time.
That's one of the songs off the album right there. I see that.
He said, play that one right there.
That song, I be doing my homework. See, so this is what we gonna do. We gonna play some more Don Walker, y'all. It's called Now. Let's go.
Not here.
I'm out.
Not here.
Let's go.
Y'all know it.
You have desecrated the nation since the beginning of time. I won't hesitate to deface you marching on the front line. It's tragic, you're facing the dragon, fire breathing the demon. It's how your boy get. I put shit in your tissues while you sitting on the toilet. I'm boiling, fire in all pots. I got the dishes. If I alley you, I Ali coming to shoot a nigga 6 times. No downs here. I only drop knowledge for those who see clear. The rest will get caught slipping in traffic like leaping reindeer. He's so hot when I ain't cock. I'm on my Debo shit. We bullying the bullies round here. You never see the brick. Your hustle's minor. You hustle minors just to make ends. So when they meet, I be to see you aiming for your head, chin, shins, and feet. It's so conducive how I wanna do you. He's impervious to the purpose. You facing the murder, beware. Put your fists in the air if you down for this act. Y'all live in fear, there'll be no running when they come attack us by the masses. Don't come around here on no fuck shit. I will take you to a place where you can't come back. Even when I take you, we on dumb shit. You can't get done quick on some where you from shit. Don't come around here on no fuck shit. I will take you to a place where you can't come back. Even when I take you, we on dumb shit. You can't get done quick on some where you from. We lose faith just to say we might not see the next day. Why you hate and you fake? You bitches just in the way of the cause. Mad applause for those who hustle for pay. So don't judge. I hold grudges and welcome you to the grave. With open arms, if I'm in harm, sound the alarm. He's something worse than bombs. Been deadly since he lost his mom, but I'm blessed. Walk with my chest out while often living chest in this life. I've done some spiteful shit, having nightmares, but I won't falter. Can't let this world alter my positivity. I've seen the possibility of what my legacy could be, so I push bosses with the ability to keep it moving. If we're improving, there's no reason we should all be losing. Shoot your demons. My crew's the realest. We came first from battling the semen. Don't make it worse, or they will find you somewhere beaten, bleeding. This world's misleading, and many believe it. We'll show achievement. We don't wanna hear no bullshit speeches, nigga. Please don't come around here on no fuck shit. I will take you to a place where you can't come back. Even when I take you, we don't dumb shit. You can't get done quick on some where you from shit. Don't come around here on no fuck shit. I will take you to a place where you can't come back. Even when I take you, we don't dumb shit. You can't get done quick on some where you from.
Salute.
Hey yo, we back. With our special guest here.
Turn it down. Did you turn anything
Oh
down?
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Man, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here, goddammit.
I tend to learn real quick on that right there. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
But though I do turn it up because I want everybody to.
I appreciate it, man.
Especially on your live right there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro, y'all have no idea, bro. I came straight here like I'm not going to shower or shit. I'm bringing the punk with me.
Hey, yo.
Real
It's all
talk
good.
on my mama.
Hey, yo, we got Febreze, everything.
I don't fuck a Febreze. I am the Febreze.
We got incense.
No, that's cool.
Okay.
I'm bringing the funk.
Hey, that's when you
funk, man.
Hey, that's when you know it's
We
real.
got bleach.
That's when you know it's real though. Bro came.
Yes, sir.
He pulled up, man, fresh off the clock, like, man, I'm in this beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I respect that because,
I respect y'all, man. Real talk.
man,
For real.
that joint that we just played, man, not here. I've heard, like I just saw when he was playing, I'm like, hold on. Now this is off the new album that's about to drop. We got the listening party. This is what we about to get off into. That's gonna be at My Radio Chicago. Salute, shout out to My Radio Chicago. May 16th is going down. Don Walker. You know what I'm saying? Listening party going down at My Radio Chicago. I will be there.
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure I'm there because I'm a fan of this brother music.
Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
I'm a fan of this brother music, and I'm a fan of this brother's personality, his character.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm
Speaking
saying?
of that though, right there. And hearing we played 2 songs thus far.
Yes.
What is your creative process? I'd like to really know that. Like, how do you speaking of incense and
that all that. All that.
Like, what is your creative process when you get in?
It depends on what mood I'm in, bro. Like I've been playing music recently recently that y'all, people like, man, I like that. Everybody's so used to me with the everyday thinkings and the laws and the it's a mood, it's a spiritual thing for me.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
So the creativity comes I don't know, bro. It depends. It depends.
So it varies.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Like I could take. I'm a empathetic dude.
Mm-hmm.
So if I see something like with these, the way our kids being raised, I write songs like "Without You," which is on the album. Y'all will hear that. 31 South, shouts out to Stagnated. It varies. Like I could get a beat, or I don't need one. I get waking up out of my sleep, and I can remember, but I got to get it down quickly.
By saying that, do you write in the same cadence every rip? Because I found it like, I had this rhyme. I follow that process as well. But it's like,
that beat, and then you go to this. I really wrote this rhyme a year ago to something. So you carry the same cadence all the time. When you fashion it later, keep saying words. Everything changes when I get to the studio because I never hear any other music other than on the phone. So if I get, say for instance, if I get a beat and I hear it in the phone, then I'll write it. Sometimes I don't. You know what I mean? Most of the time I'm writing because it's always something changing. You know what I mean? So I may hear a beat and I never put on big speakers, nothing, no monitors, nothing, just a phone. And I hear it for the first time. When I say I hear it, I actually hear it for the first time when I get to the studio. And then I put the monitors on, and I'm like, it's totally different. Everything changed. The way I wrote the song, everything changed. So every song I record doesn't sound the way I wrote it. No. Like a different, like I tap into that spirit. You know what I mean? I tap into that spirit. Every song is a different me, but it's me. I was tap into a spirit, in my opinion, based off, because I didn't hear the music at first, I saw it before. And it's a different experience.
Yeah.
We doing it like for that.
Shouts out to WG Mac.
Yeah.
He was the first person to point that out.
Okay. And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Because
You get that different though. Come on. It is different. Because you can hear somebody. You can hear somebody. You can hear somebody on stage. But when you throw they music on in the whip, you know what I'm saying? It's totally different.
he said
yeah.
He actually called me. And also shouts out to Street Boy Stretch and Xavier 2 times.
Oh, shout out.
I'll tell you why after I finished this. Doty was like, man, bro, I listened to what you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nigga, you been hearing these same songs?
Right.
So he like, no. He's like, I seen you perform. But this is my first time actually listening to what you've been saying all this time. And he like, man, it's powerful. And coming from him, that's dope, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Shouts out to the landscapers.
Man,
You know what I mean?
shout out.
I was
Get
doing
another one.
all the whole man, everybody, man. Shouts out to everybody, real talk. But I shout out Xavier 2 times in Street Boy Stretch for this reason. So y'all know, because y'all was there backstage, I'm performing dead last, 3:34 in the morning, when there's only 3 or 4 people there, and that's including the staff maybe. And I'm treating like it's 3,000-4,000.
Yeah.
And Street Boy Stretch and Xavier 2 times always there every show. You know what I mean? And they told me like, bro, you not fuck going on last. And no 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I don't care. They like, no, you don't get it. You're not supposed to go on last.
That shit hit different.
And
hey, shout out to them for
I appreciate them
recognizing
so
it
much, man.
and seeing, and
they saw
acknowledging that.
Yeah,
Them having no problem saying it.
real talk.
Right.
Being no hater.
Right.
Yeah, real talk. Like
Giving that advice.
You know, I love them dudes, man. Like, let's get this clear about me.
Mm-hmm.
I love all y'all. Real talk.
That's up.
Like I do, man. I don't say that shit to throw the word around. I mean it when I say it.
Man,
You know what I mean?
let's clap that up.
So
That's
for real, that's just true
Man, we
talk.
love you too, brother.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it.
We appreciate you.
It's too much separatism going on.
Hey, that's why you're here, sir. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. For real.
Yeah,
Absolutely, man.
Because that energy and vibe you get.
Yeah.
I'm not with it. You know
And
what I mean?
that's one thing that we like to do at the Kingpen Crux show. We try to unify everybody, man. We try to extend the olive branch to everybody and show everybody love and give everybody their props, because it's enough for everybody to eat and be recognized. That's why, you know, I think that our spirits align, because it's like, man, Don Walker, man, every time I see this brother, man, he don't never had the big head or nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm too big. I'm not approachable. You know what I'm saying? And always showing everybody else love.
I'll let you boy.
And you
I'll let
could
you
be on
man.
that
you know what I'm
lyrically
saying?
speaking in your music.
I'll let you man. I ain't no boy.
Right.
And speaking of that, absolutely you have to know that's what we on, because at Doing Business Entertainment, that's our concert was called Unity.
Yeah.
Bridging the gap.
Bridging the gap.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we stand on that. We
Shouts
stand
out to Diva.
Yeah. You already know that.
Big man, shouts out.
Hey, Mr. Joe Gonzalez in the building, yo. Yes, sir. Hey, S. Yeah.
That's one of us.
Yeah. That's
No doubt.
All right, so
Respect.
before we go off into anything else, I got to play another joint. I don't be playing
We gotta play another joint.
We do. It's called Everyday What?
Oh wow. Everyday thinking. All right.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
Listen, up early at 4 in the morning, preparing myself for the day. I pray and bathe and say to myself, stay focused, maintain. I gotta get paid, it's easy for me to cop out of that thing. But the problem with that is my patience in dealing with hoes in the game. You never can tell these days with the ways the rules and regulations change. The shit ain't the same, these niggas is wide, snitching and lame. It used to be honor amongst the thieves, but now no one can be trusted. We get too complacent with things, take your foot off the gas, that's when you get busted. Niggas don't ask if you cool, they laugh, them bitches be mad from the start. They give it your swag with ethic, but won't go and get it, these facts have no heart. All does it take is a spark for me to keep my family from starving. I'm doing whatever it takes, so we have no problem. They say that it comes with the money, oh well, I'll cross that road if need be. If the load gets too heavy, I live with the strength of the Lord, believe me. It ain't a catwalk, so I won't cry, complain, it won't do me no good. Never stop fighting, you do whatever you can to get out the hood. Every day, I wake up thinking, gotta get paid. Too many fuck niggas throwing shade, thanking the Lord for decisions I made. So when I pray, I wake up thinking, gotta get paid. Too many fuck niggas throwing shade, thanking the Lord for the blessings he gave. Take a good look in the mirror, dog, and you recognize what you're seeing. Be deeper inside, see Jekyll and Hyde, and reevaluate the scenery. My rhymes are not about punchlines, I get to the point with my speeches. Recalculate every wrong move I make, while y'all playing hating facetious, it's no game. So I make cash with costing no flesh and no flossing, I stay in my lane. For my stash, I often get nasty, and you niggas filling up coffins. I cut my losses, I ain't got nothing to prove to you or your causes. If you sweating, I'm leaving you wetter for my cheddar or someone finding you jawless. It's for my niggas who see the bigger picture, gon' get paid and prosper. And keep it moving, always look straight ahead, cause the devil is watching. Until my flawless ball is raise your glass to keep up the hustle. Make no mistake about it, dog, we trying to get paid and they ain't accustomed. It's no discussion, I get the bustin' if niggas bring heat to the fam. If it's a pound of weed or coke, I'm selling that shit by the gram. Man, I ain't trying to live the rest of my life broke, I'll be damned. I'd rather hustle than sit on the struggle, than that's just me being a man. Every day, I wake up thinking, gotta get paid. Too many fuck niggas throwing shade, thanking the Lord for decisions I made. So when I pray, I wake up thinking gotta get paid. Too many fuck niggas throwing shade, thanking the Lord for the blessings he gave. Every day, I wake up thinking gotta get paid. Too many fuck niggas throwing shade, thanking the Lord for decisions I made. So when I pray, I wake up thinking gotta get paid. Too many fuck niggas throwing shade, thanking the Lord for the blessings he gave.
Hey, yo, we back. We back.
Yes, sir.
Yo, again, this is the Kingpen Crux show.
I'll link y'all up with him.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. He a kid.
Yes, sir.
He a kid.
Right here.
From
That's
East
right.
India, my nigga.
Coming up next will be the Joint Dollars Effect. We got Brother JP in the building. Can't wait to see him on this mic. Also, Brother Crux and Brother Matt is this and on the way is Mr. Rich.
Yes, hey, man. Y'all, man. It's amazing. Real talk, bro. I'm so happy and proud, man.
Thank you.
Y'all get it, man. Y'all get it, but it's such a high level for me, man, to see everybody doing their thing, bro. I promise y'all, I want everybody to keep going.
Keep pushing.
Keep going.
Keep
Everybody.
pushing, man.
I swear, no
We salute you, brother, man.
I appreciate it.
And for one, we got to do this, man. We got to plug the album that's coming out, man.
Yo.
We got to plug the album that's coming out. This brother band got a listening party at my radio Chicago. You know what I'm saying? May 16th, man. Man, tell them the name of the album. Tell them what they gonna get off the album, man. Let them know what's going on, bro. The listening party, when the album drop, let them have it, bro.
Well, check this out. I'll give y'all the name of the album, 31 South, produced by Skagnetti. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey,
Oh my.
That's all needs
that's all that need to be said. That's all that need to be. Hey,
For real.
What's understood? Need not be
Like for real. If you really want to know, pop out.
Oh yeah. How about
Pop
that?
out.
I invited. I didn't make it to where I'm not no selective dude.
Is it a
Like,
weekend? Is
you
it a
know,
weekend event? I don't mean to cut you off, bro.
it's a week. May 16th, my mother's birthday.
Oh,
Pop out, bro. If you ain't going to pop
That's what
out.
I'm asking. This is
You're
weekend.
welcome.
It's a weekend.
check the audio.
I'm
I'm off on
Check the
weekends.
audio.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
My radio Chicago. Shouts out to Shop Liz. Shouts out
Lizzie,
Shop Talk 7. Get this D Media Monics.
Chabliz just did the DJ at my
That's federal. Shouts out to
a
the.
few weeks back.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Kingpen Crux. Let's get it, man. What you talking about?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, 31 South, man. Come pop out. I mean, if you do, I appreciate it. If you don't, I appreciate it.
I'll definitely be in the building,
Yeah,
man.
but you're gonna miss. I mean, you're gonna want just and just come listen. That's all. Just come listen. I don't care if you like it or not. Just come listen. You can make up your own decision. I'm not gonna be hurtful about it. I'm not gonna get on social media and you don't support for that. I don't care about none of that shit. And I'm dead ass.
Hold on.
Facts though. But whole time, I'm telling you right now, you will not be disappointed.
At all.
Especially after you heard this display that we have put on today, man. Shout out to Kingpen for having the videos.
You know how to get down.
And I want to apologize because I have more. I thought I sent them all to you.
No.
But this good. This for the next time I come.
Yeah.
So I had the next 3 or 4 or whatever. Man,
So we need
stop.
to announce this right now. Friday night videos. You know.
I'm flooded.
This is the guess.
Yeah.
The flyer's gonna happen.
And
It's
look,
going down.
hey, look. I want to say this. I don't care about no awards and none of that. I'm not with it, you know. But I will say this. And if it was any award that I want to win, it'll be video.
Yeah.
Who? Shouts out to Direct.
They need
Direct.
to.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
That's who. Shouts out to Direct,
Yeah.
who shot majority of my videos. Shouts out to Jado, who shot a few of my videos. And shouts out to Dorian Johnson at Killing the Arts, TV.com. Nails Way. Shouts out to Nails Way.
See, it's some legendary figures just all wrapped up in one, man, bringing y'all what you see, man. The Red is a Chicago legend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
who
shot
shot
a
my
lot of the visual and on top of
Everyday
that,
Thinking, shot by Direct.
yeah.
Not Here, shot by Direct. You hear me?
Say that out loud.
My Kingdom, shot by Dorian Johnson. Killer Arts Film TV. Killing the arts. You get it right. Killing, not killing. Killing the arts TV.com. Shouts out to Jado who shot Lord. You know what I mean? So, and I know I pat them on their back. They do incredible work, man.
Mm-hmm.
But
absolutely.
Actually, if I was to win anything, if I would get excited about anything,
Video of the year.
video,
The visuals.
So this is an exclusive, y'all.
Yeah.
Anybody listening from these award shows?
And I don't care about winning anything.
Hey, we got somebody doing their own award show coming in a minute. So
Real talk. And big shouts out to him, man. I'm gonna tell y'all about.
big shout
I'm
out
gonna
to
tell you
Rich.
about bro, man.
Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about bro.
And Kingpen over there with the Dollars Hope.
Huh?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something about Rich, man. Hey, that motherfucker Rich, man.
Yeah.
I don't care if anybody got anything negatively to say about that, man, please do not say it in front of me.
Just go
That's a good dude, man.
I'm the type of person. If you say anything negatively about anybody to me, if y'all got a problem, I'm putting y'all in front of each other.
That's wrong, man.
Don't say nothing negative. If you got something to say it to that person.
Yes,
If I fuck with y'all, I fuck with y'all.
Yeah, that's
what y'all
real.
have going on between you and you has nothing to do with me.
Yes, sir.
That's real talk.
And don't put me in that. He playing both of the sides shit. That ain't what I do.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, you got a problem, we gonna solve it. If not, leave me out of it. And I pray. But if y'all decide to kill each other, I wish our family well.
Exactly.
But don't be stupid. There's more to gain as one unit than separate.
Absolutely. And I think if we take it back to those particular virtues, a lot of trauma and a lot of messiness would be deceased. I would never come to somebody and talk bad about somebody else to that person about somebody else. Because, that's, to me, that's cowardly for one.
Messy.
You know what I'm saying? For two, man, if you got it's saying in the Bible, if you got an out with your brother, go approach him.
Man, look, I gotta
You know
go
what I'm
back.
saying?
I gotta go back on my life for that one. Yeah, because I say what I have to say and I cut it off, man. I don't.
Right.
People, they say our attention span is limited, so I cut it off and cut it back on, so people get disenfranchised. But yeah, man, no, bro, I'm about unity, man. I'm about peace. I'm about love.
Yes, sir.
I'm a Pisces, so I'm also about hate. Don't bring no hate. It's not welcome here. Devilish activity is not welcome here. I'm a soldier against all evil. I will go to battle with all evil alone.
Absolutely. Hey, man, it's Don Walker, man, on the Kingpen Crux show. By way of Shot Radio. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
To air out. All right, so
we can't talk at the same time, so we got to talk one at a time.
Word. So, clamp that up. So, this is what I want to say. The time period. Sorry, we have to wrap it up, guys. But before.
Don't we always hate the end?
Yeah. And we talk about this. Like, Joe Dollars be like, hey.
Right. We were just saying that. Joe M. Dollars.
So, before we leave, I want to get into just one of our segments. And I would like to talk about Mr. Vance and some of his comments. Who is Vance?
The vice president.
Oh, you probably don't need. You might think it's Elon Musk's. All right, so I need to play this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
American people. Sure. And it's the president's new tariff policy. And when I think about what he got elected. Ask ourselves, what has the globalist economy gotten the United States of America? And the answer is fundamentally it's based on two principles: incurring a huge amount of debt to buy things that other countries make for us. And to make it a little bit more crystal clear, we borrow money from Chinese peasants to buy the things those Chinese peasants manufacture. That is not a recipe for economic prosperity. It's not a recipe for low prices, and it's not a recipe for good jobs in the United States of America.
You got to make me a promise. It's going to be on Fox and Friends. It has to be, Mr.
We'll
Vice
talk,
President.
man. Thank you
so much. We appreciate it.
Oh my! All right, so we're back. I had to. We're coming up to the end, so I had to like get each one of our segments. Just one, and this is one of them I want to talk about. And I know Homie Crux is very opinionated about these politics. On Voices for the Voiceless, he gets down. So I had to do something. I had to just bring this up. I saw this, and the vice president called our Chinese brothers and sisters peasants.
Well, see, what's going on right now is this. We have to understand that the Chinese government has been taking full advantage of the United States for a long time as far as the trade back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So when we talk about tariffs, the Chinese government has been taxing us at 33% when we've been taxing them at 2%. So for a very long time, the Chinese government has been getting over on the United States citizens. So when they import and export their goods, like I put it to you like this: if you go in your house, you look on the back of something, it's going to say "Made in China."
Yes.
Since we was little, it's gonna say made in China, made in Taiwan, made in somewhere in the Middle East or Asia. But them same people in China, if they look on the back of their product, it's not gonna say nowhere made in the United States. It's not gonna say that. So what?
That's called big business from the
JD Vance just spoke on is saying is this: we want to bring this at an equal level playing ground because you benefit off the American consumers. If we didn't buy Chinese products, they wouldn't be the superpower that they are. So let's have reciprocal taxes, reciprocal tariffs. If you're gonna charge us 33%, we're gonna charge you 33%.
Yeah. Ooh, he's boiling.
Go ahead. Hey, you want to see it?
Yeah. We gotta. Hold on. Get another chap. Yeah. Crux, get another chap. Put on that. Don't go nowhere. Get your chap.
Oh, right here.
Bring your chap.
Please introduce yourself, sir.
Hey guys, hey world, my
Bring
name
your
is
chap,
Jay to the Pizzy, and I just want to say thank you guys for even having me here on the stage.
Yes, sir.
Now normally I'm one of them real patient guys. Yeah. But when it comes to things that are, I think, are threatening, I have to speak on it. So let's get this confusion. You know, one of my favorite languages to communicate in is math.
Hold on, JP. Take it in the studio.
It's all about math. Math, number one, doesn't have but one representation. Math represents one thing, guys, and one thing only: value. It doesn't have a political view. It doesn't have a religious view. It doesn't have a gender. It just represents value. Now, let's talk about these values I just heard. Number one, those reciprocations are inaccurate. That was a lie, and it's easy to find it, and I'll be more than happy to walk you through it. Number one, there was no reciprocal at all. What it is the 30% you were referring to was not the tariff, and you can just literally Google this. This is not really hard to do right here. It wasn't a tariff. It was the amount of business that they were doing from us. Let me give you an example. They told you, the same people that gave you them bogus figures, right? Hey, China's gonna need us before we need them, right? Did you know that we were the #1 shipper of beef to China?
Do you know that Nebraska, who just said that they had a $4 million or $4 billion deficit, right, are responsible for 60% of the beef that was going over to China?
Wow.
And you know what China did when they did the tariff? China was like, that's cool.
They tripled the value.
No, they did not.
What they did.
China cut them off and went right over there and got the beef from freaking Australia.
Cut them off all together.
The second thing, soybeans. 60% of your soybeans has moved throughout the freaking country over to China. Comes from Indiana. What China do? Cut them off, went straight to Brazil. Not only that, there is no other transactions with anything with China that can involve the U.S. dollar. So guess what's happening to the U.S. dollar? We're doing this. It's sinking in value. Oh my.
So you mean to tell me?
Ain't what I mean to tell you. I'm telling you.
Before you finish.
Go ahead.
You got to come back to the camera. It's enough room. Come on in.
Yes.
Come on in.
Come on and count, man. Be count some. That's why I'm here.
I don't want to, you know.
I think this is an amazing
It might not be. It might not be.
You can come on the camera.
No, it's just not astronomically set up for me to stand all the way over.
Man, I want to move the camera.
I can step up.
No, listen, look.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying. Everybody see what I'm saying.
And that's the problem. That's why we got that whole matter. People can't see what we're saying. So shoot something. Stand up. Stand up. Don't move. Stand up. And then when you stand up, we just gonna lift it over. Sometimes all we gotta do is stand up and we solve the problem right there. Look at that.
Okay.
You got it. Y'all in there? Something that's doing all the time.
Come on back.
Okay. Just stand up.
Now, the same thing that this brother just said, and I respect his opinion.
Oh, not opinion.
What he calls fact. But the same thing that you're saying, the same thing that Donald Trump is saying, is the same thing that these Democrats have been saying in the 90s. We got clips of Nancy Pelosi. We got clips of Joe Biden. Right. We got clips of Barack Obama saying the same thing that Donald Trump is saying.
So let me help you with all that. Let's go back to math. Math, you know why I love math? Because math is the only system that's been around for hundreds of years that would get no fight, right? But it's the only system that can take something broken and put it on a path to make it whole again.
Numbers don't lie.
So let me help you walk through that. See, those labels you talk about means absolutely nothing. Let's take it to a mathematical concept, right? If me and you are having a disagreement, right, that means something is broken, right? Be it the communication, be it the trust, be it the integrity, something's broken. You agree?
I agree.
Math is the only system that has a proven, undeniable process of taking something broken and putting it on a path to make it whole. You know what that system's called, Big Bro?
What's that?
Fractions.
Okay.
The word itself means broken or splintered.
And we are the common denominator.
Now, it's my opinion. Understand, JP said opinion in capital letters, bold print, 3 underlines, right? That if we use, in this situation right here, the principles of fractions right now, me and you will find a common ground. Should we take a stab at it?
Yeah.
All right. So,
there's always a common denominator.
The first rule of fractions is to acknowledge all the numbers. Acknowledge. Didn't say agree. Acknowledge. Why? Because if you exclude even 1/80th of a number, you do not have the ability to make it whole because all the pieces ain't there. Are we on the same page? The second step is find the common denominator.
What I just said.
So strip off those differences. Strip off the fact that one's a Democrat and one's a Republican. Take off the fact that one's black and one's white. Take all those differences off. What do all of those individuals you just mentioned have in common?
They all in the government.
They all rich.
Yeah, money. That's
You
right.
got to find the common denominator. Of course, the narrative is going to be the same because their interest is the same. This ain't about politics, and this is where I have the biggest part. As I sit here and listen to this wonderful interview y'all have with Brother Walker here, the one thing that I found the most relieving is the one word that we only pull up every once in a while, and that was unity.
Right.
Math is the only thing that's going to get you there.
Right.
You know, my purpose today, I text Big Bro and I asked, I said, man, what do you want me to talk about? He was like, man, just come peep the process. When I first met this gentleman, we had a random conversation that lasted an hour and 20 minutes. That was our first friggin' meeting.
Absolutely.
Right? Here's why. One of the things we spoke about were labels. Labels, labels, labels. And you notice when you began your pitch, the first thing you pointed out were the individual highlighted labels. Labels are only designed for three things. Hear me, because this is important. The first is to identify something. The second is with the intention of separating that something from something else. And the final part, without the label, you can't put a price tag. You can't put a value. Let me ask you gentlemen a question. Would you go to a store and load up your cart with a bunch of merchandise with no price tags?
I'm stealing.
But would you consciously go and throw stuff in the cart that you absolutely don't have a price tag to? Would you do it?
Nah,
I wouldn't.
Nobody would. You know why? Because you do not know what you're investing. You do not know what you're risking. More importantly, you do not know what you get in return. So since our whole upbringing, they taught us to respond solely to labels. Our conversation cannot even happen until we identify, oh, you must be a Republican. You got a Democrat. We have to associate with the label because our whole upbringing, this is how real talk. Let me show you. Because you can't deny this. You ready? How did y'all, when y'all was shorties, right? How did you know the hot water from the cold water? No. How did they show us them?
Oh yeah, red and black.
Red and blue. This is in kindergarten. This is where you're shorty, right? When you got in kindergarten. Now watch how this. And you see the teacher pick up the red pen. What did that mean? Bad grade.
According to whom?
Right, if they pick up the red pen, I don't give a damn what school, what suburb, private, parochial, whatever. That red pen always meant bad. Yep. When you got in elementary, they taught you red light, green light. Your whole life, they have taught us to honor the label, not the real value. Not the value. They never even wanted you to know you had value. So every conversation you give, once you take the position of a label, you got one or two options. You're speaking to inform or you're speaking to defend. The moment you jump on a label, it's all about defense.
That's the whole message I spread.
Yeah. And I hear what you're saying, brother. I hear what you're saying, brother. But I do this. I study this daily. I have a platform. I break this down on a daily. Now, and you're talking to a very diabolical brother. I've been to prison and I've been to college.
You know what I'm saying?
I give you my background.
So you talking to a brother that I got children, all the dynamic, the whole nine, right? So when I speak, I'm speaking from a position of I know what I'm talking about. Now, when we talk about this nation and what's going on with China, this has been going on for decades under leadership that has been ineffective. We now have a president that is saying you will not only.
Okay, this is where the district.
See, this is where we going.
No,
because this been going on for decades. This ain't nothing. And when we talk about Nancy Pelosi,
Okay.
Oh,
See,
When we talk about Barack, I can put names to faces.
okay, yeah, you can do all of that, and again, the process that you're utilizing though are labels. Okay, let's go to this thing.
We talking. When you came and you sat down, brother, with all grace and mercy, you said numbers. I listened to everything you said.
Well,
and I could break down numbers.
Okay, and this is what got me off the seat over there was the numbers that I was hearing.
So let's keep it there.
So again, that's where I'm going because I'm not the one that went back to Pelosi and Barack. That was all you. That's why I'm trying to keep the labels away. What's going on? You're looking at this one side of the table. What you looking at? First of all, the people that we see every day ain't the people that's running jack. These people are not running jack. They got a script that they have to honor
from the bureaucrats. Right?
Now, it ain't got nothing to do with it. It's way beyond a bureaucrat.
That's another label.
It's way beyond that. The majority of your economy that you are basing numbers off ain't even.
But it gotta be.
Excuse me, let me finish. Because I gave you, as you referred to, grace and mercy when you spoke, and I dare not interrupt.
You got
the economics that you are referring to ain't even controlled by this government. Economic means the gross national products and distribution of services provided by companies. The majority of your companies are not owned by this government. They are mandated and subcontracted the government to support. Places like BlackRock. You ever heard of them?
Yes.
Hold on. Have you ever seen the owners of this business in public? Have you ever heard them come to the stage and give a speech? Nope. Yet they are the ones that completely control the market. You doubt that? Then you look at the big old stock scandal that just happened a week ago. Mm-hmm. It is not a if or a guess. You know why Doja went at U.S. aid first when they first did the whole raid? You know why? Because freaking Elon Musk was freaking being sued by them.
Oh my God! Not Elon Musk.
Yes.
Not the guy that's exposing the corruption.
Hold on.
Not the guy that's exposing the corruption.
But what you calling exposing the corruption is the distraction that they made everybody. You know what they're doing? The same thing I just told you. Mad. So what they got to do is, bro, they got to find a common denominator so you can justify. Just like, you know, when they gave that common denominator about me and you as black men. They took that one guy out of Portugal to say, hey, because when they first came up against this whole slavery thing because of our color, you know, believe it or not, Europe actually stood up against it. Like, no, we ain't doing that to those people. And one of the most powerful Roman emperors ever existed was black. Mm-hmm. Black wasn't an issue. But this guy from Europe got all the people that couldn't benefit.
Now, what guy from you talking about?
There's only one guy from Portugal that did that. I'm going to let you Google that.
Okay, you don't want to tell me.
Not only that I don't want to tell you, but if we ain't on the same page, I don't want to give opinion. I want you to be able to see it for yourself. Then we can come right to the table.
No, because I don't know if you talk about Elon.
No. Elon's from South Africa. No. I'm trying to
show you all kind of all over the place.
No, sir. You only stopped in one place because when I got to that one place, it was uncomfortable from where you started. I'm trying to show you real quick. I'm trying to show the seed that went into the ground, how it started up to what we're seeing.
Real quick, y'all. I got some video footage. This is the Kingpen Crux on Shock Radio. I got some video footage. And these two,
you know, I love a great conversation. Very intelligent brother right here, man.
This is beautiful.
I'm like that voice with him.
Here's the video footage.
The trade war between the U.S. and China is still escalating, with both sides issuing new high-stakes tariffs on imported goods. ABC's Selena Wang breaks down what it means for American consumers.
The trade war between the U.S. and China continues to escalate, Beijing firing back with a staggering 125% import tax on all U.S. goods after President Trump imposed a massive 145% tariff on all goods coming into the U.S. from China. The U.S. imported nearly $440 billion worth of goods from China last year, everything from clothes to electronics. Tech companies could be hit hard, including Apple, which relies on China to assemble its iPhone. UBS estimates the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which currently costs $1,199, could soon increase by $950. But the Trump administration now saying smartphones, computers, and other electronics will be exempt from his reciprocal tariffs. The White House was pressed earlier this week on whether the president believes iPhone production could be moved to the U.S.
He believes we have the labor, we have the workforce, we have the resources to do it.
China's retaliatory tariffs could also hurt American farmers. China buys more American soybeans than any other country, nearly $13 billion worth in 2024. Scott Metzger, a sixth-generation farmer from Ohio, fears China will now buy their soybeans from elsewhere.
It could have long-term consequences that we may never gain back from it.
President Trump optimistic he can reach a deal with China's leader Xi Jinping.
And I think that we'll end up working out something that's very good for both countries.
But Xi Jinping defiant, warning that America will only isolate itself. China's foreign ministry saying the U.S. would go down as a joke in the history of world economics if Trump keeps piling on the tariffs. Selena Wang, ABC News, Washington.
You know about that?
All right, everybody, we back.
You know about that
Kingpen
380
Crux on
books?
Kingpen, feel like Karen GP and
Okay.
come up right
So
nice.
what-
And believe me, this dialogue here with our special guests.
Don Walker, let me know who
Don.
No, cuz, man, people need to know. People need to know.
And I ain't mean to get into
No,
it.
you're supposed to.
That the thing is,
Yes.
right,
Supposed to.
is
So now let's get back to it. Go ahead.
So,
I just want to put
like
a
you
video
just
out
talking
there.
about who needs
You know how I
soybeans,
get
right? You just said that. Who needs
Yeah,
soybeans? So hold on. Wait. I'm gonna answer the question.
Go ahead, brother. I'm
Because you asked it. Who needs soybeans? Prior to China, think about it. We were doing it here. So we needed the soybean. You said this is our country. I don't know when black folk got actually access yet to it being our country. Do you know when they actually legally banned slavery in Mississippi? Do you know what year that was?
in the early 1900s.
The 60s.
So you don't know, dude.
I don't care.
Wait.
You know why? Because
No.
we can't. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk.
Because I want you to
when
know
I,
this.
When I talk, I don't want to be interrupted.
I'm not giving
So I'm gonna
you.
let you talk. Because when
I'm
I
not
talk,
giving
I don't want to
you
be interrupted.
a what. I'm not looking to give a what, because a what doesn't give you understanding. I'm giving you a why. Because if you don't understand it, you're just going to keep repeating the same thing. If you go and you Google it right now, slavery didn't even get legally freaking abolished from freaking Mississippi. I'm talking about legally, right? To 2000 and something.
Damn.
I'm not making this
And they
up.
still got slaves in Africa. So what's the point?
Hold up. We're not, first of all, we ain't in that. Okay, we're talking about here in America. Number two, if you and I was treated as the same way as Pelosi and every other white person you think about, then we wouldn't have no need for no civil rights. But right now, they got the Voting Rights Act of 1965. They got the Civil Rights Act. And they're trying to send them both back right now. Do you know how that impact black people?
Who put them acts in office?
Racist black people put those things on limited justice and I will have you niggas vote Democrat for the next 20 years. Okay. That's the same person that put that attitude and don't push out. That's a racist black people right back to labor. So that's hypocrisy. First of all, it's on hypocrisy. I didn't say a long time ago, Democrat or Republican. You're restricting our freedom and advantage to two freedom labels. Republican and Democrat. And all of them messed up. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. It's going to be a solution that involves us. Look, the Republicans freed slaves, right? But the Democrats came over the Ku Klux Klan, right? Look, you can go back and forth with this thing, bro. It got nothing to do with Republican or Democrat. Because they don't even consider you an I-Union yet. We still in the damn books where you put us on the person. We're still on the bus right now as 3/5 of the person. So it's going to be it's going to be really only it's going to be on people in this country. Okay, the only so that can eliminate that position. If that's the issue, let me stop right there. You know, listen. If you feel like we are not having our fair justice in this country, leave. Let's leave. Let's get those other bodies.
See. If we not talking about doing that,
okay. So here's
we ain't going nowhere, bro.
Here's the problem right there.
If we not gonna get up out this country, then what we talking about?
Well, first of all, let me ask you this.
Because we built this. This our country. We gonna fight for it.
Let me ask you something, bro. Let me ask you this.
Both our answers.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
You want to control the conversation.
No.
You don't want to be challenged.
No, this ain't a challenge.
You don't want to be challenged.
Actually, sir.
You don't want to listen. You got your narrative and you don't want to accept nothing else but your narrative, brother. And I love you.
Mr. Crux, let me say this, sir. Number one.
But you don't want to hear nothing else but what's in your mind.
Mr. Crux, number one, I have never during this whole entire conversation told you what my opinion was, other than mad.
I can tell because
hold on, wait a minute. I just wanted to be clear. I never gave an opinion on either way. I asked you questions. I never, sir, not one time gave you my narrative. You never asked me, sir, during our whole interaction.
I did ask you.
Sir, what was my response then if you asked that question? So you never asked me one time during our whole interaction what my narrative was. I never, during this whole entire conversation, sir, ever challenged Crux. I asked Crux questions about the information Crux shared. Not one time, Mr. Crux, did I ever challenge you.
To the beautiful brothers on the panel and to the Kingpen Crux show. I heard the brothers bring up President Lyndon Johnson. Okay, I heard that. So I have to play a video clip. I'm just saying.
I love it.
Are you guys ready for the clip?
Hey, man, I love this brother, because see, I got somebody that I can spot with. Hey, man, I love this beautiful brother right here, man. I got somebody I can spot with.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to be clear.
All right, so everybody get ready for this clip.
Listen. Yeah, turn it up for y'all.
Say, well, you can't have a poll tax. They can say you can't have a gas tax or cigarette tax or anything else. Federal government's telling the states pretty tough what their business is. Now, you can say that they can't discriminate, but I've got to prove that it discriminates, and I can't prove it in Texas. There are more niggers voting there than there are white folks. There are more of them buying poll taxes than there are white folks. Higher percentage of them. And I can't show that the literacy test is discriminated against because they haven't got any. They got no test at all. Just by God, anybody that can get up and pay $1.06 can vote.
Let me share something with you.
All right, we're back. So yeah, I just want to. I heard in the conversation something about Lyndon Johnson. And the brother Lynn, he said something about the niggers.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Now, the only reason why I mentioned Lyndon B. Johnson, because the brother here mentioned, the 1965 Act of the Voter Right, whatever. Mm-hmm. But see, the misunderstanding with that is that Donald Trump went in and took away all these rights from black. See, Donald Trump came out and said, Black Americans have the 14th Amendment, so they cannot be deportated because under the Slave Act with that, we are automatically citizens. He threw a whole Black History Month event at the White House. There was a lot of Black conservative people that was there that he showed gratitude. He also said that he's going to make a Black History Museum for Black Americans. He fucks with Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump. He said that.
What says you, sir?
Let me say something.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like a political
Me neither.
type of person. But the truth, and both of y'all each have valid, extremely valid. That's why y'all keep bumping heads. Because both things y'all saying are true, but he's digging into the mathematical aspect. And the truth is, women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie.
Let's talk about numbers.
Okay.
Now, I can prove to you, if you want to go to my platform, I can show you where the same people
that are against Donald Trump is saying the
Okay,
same exact
but
thing that
you see
he
what-
said with the numbers.
Okay.
China has been getting over on us.
All right, let me say this.
So we're going to keep letting them,
First of all,
without Greeks,
okay.
I mean,
All right,
33%.
hold on, bro, for real.
All right, bro.
That 30.
I'm going to shut up.
Hold on, man.
Because I see
hold on.
I see what it is.
Hold on.
I see what it is.
Actually.
It's an ambush, bro.
No.
Yeah, you, nigga.
No.
And
No, hold on, bro.
so I'm gonna let you go ahead and do this. I'm gonna let you do this.
Hold on, you're the
But we're not
only
going
one.
to voiceless. We're gonna talk about all
Yeah,
this.
let's do that because
We're
what's
gonna talk
happening
about all
right
this.
now? You made.
Let him finish.
Hold on, because you made an issue, right? You're the only one, and this whole board right now, they keep referring to politics. Every time you give a statement, it's
Brother, you came over here.
Hold up, I never said nothing about
They came over here
politics.
talking about politics.
I know. No,
So when I came
excuse
with my
me.
rebuttal,
Excuse me.
when I came with my rebuttal,
Let's make an agreement right now before we say one more sentence with each other. Can we make an agreement with each other? Go ahead. All right. Let's agree that after we have this conversation, you go review the video. And you look at what I came here and spoke. I never said one thing politically about nothing. I literally spoke about math and the sources of the numbers that you were representing. Never one time, sir, did I give one political view during this whole conversation. Not one. I haven't given not one political view, opinion, nothing the whole time I've been sitting here.
Hey, so
so what's your view, man?
Hold on, wait a minute.
What's your view?
Hold on.
You said that before. What's your view, though?
Wait.
I'm tired of playing these games.
There's
man.
no games.
What's your view?
I need you to acknowledge the truth.
I'm a straight shooter.
Acknowledge the truth that I never gave you.
You never gave.
So why?
Now I'm asking you.
Why are you telling the world that I came up here with a political view when I offered out one political view on nothing?
What is it?
Shit, that's a political
Answer that
question.
Why are you telling the world that I came up here and gave you a political view?
That's what I thought you, because we was talking about politics.
No, we was talking about the numbers
here, bro.
We came up here, we was talking about the 30% matching
mathematics,
of
and I
America.
said the same thing that you can say mathematically.
You
I can have that argument
every time,
with the same people that's talking about Donald
every
Trump
time,
have said the
see,
same thing.
That's what you just did again. Yeah. Every time we talk about an issue of math, you're the only one that takes that information and translates that into Donald Trump opposition. I never said one thing against Mr. Trump. I never brought up anything about Mr. Trump, his views, his policies. I literally spoke, sir, on the mathematics of reciprocation. That was it. And I was telling you, this is the process of the numbers. I even told you. So you go and you literally can Google it, and you'll see that that process is inaccurate. And here's another thing. When you talk about the ghetto, keep in mind it was corporate America. Here, being the whatever you want to call them, Democratic, Republican, they were the owners of the companies. They're the ones collectively that said, F America, I want more money, and went over there to exploit.
So you stand with China?
Sir,
I'm asking you straight up. We gotta go to the
show. First of all, you see how you
gotta go.
Hold on, because I'm not. You're trying to run. You're the only one. You're the only one running around the board. I'm in the same spot. And the reason that you see me so much, because actually, sir, you're the one doing all the running. I stood my ground.
I'm trying to deal with the numbers.
You see how they don't. You want to deal with China.
You deal with the numbers.
You want to deal with. So I'm telling you the numbers.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Everybody, thank you for tuning in.
Yo.
For the Kingpen Crux show. We had the dope interview with Don Walker. We have to have a part 2. We're gonna have a part 2.
We're gonna have a part 2.
And we're also gonna have a part 2 Saturday.
I want to be here
to continue this debate. This is amazing.
Yeah,
Clap this up, everybody, please.
Hey man, make no mistake, man. This is my brother. I love this brother, man. I just met him and I love him, man.
Everybody,
we get
everybody dive into
today. It's all great.
Y'all dive into the comments, please.
May 16th, Don Walker, man, Mount Radio Chicago is going down. Just get quiet. That's what it's about.
Hey, everybody give your shout outs, man. Yo, starting with you, sir.
Man, where we at? Don Walker, man. Look, real talk. 1-312-837-7750.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or if you one of them the new people, you
You can find me on all social media platforms, MENESKHAFRE, that's Menace Coffrey. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Messenger. But if you really want to get in contact with me, man, call me, hit my line. Real talk. Text me first so I know what you need.
Also, we also had an impromptu guest, Brother JP. Can you please tell me where to find you?
Hey, so
everything.
Hey, listen, I don't do a whole lot, but listen, man, you want to get an idea, I had to think outside the box, man. You can check out I do a lot, sort of like Mr. Smoker. I do a lot of poems, you know what I'm saying? So check out JP the Life Poet on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? And then hit the inbox and you can fellowship again. I want to give a shout out to the Kingpen himself. A 5-minute conversation turned into almost a 2-hour conversation.
Yes, sir.
To this destination.
We done add another hour.
You know what I'm saying? And then give a shout out to Crux because I haven't had a verbal sparring like this, and I can't even tell you when.
This was so dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, it's your boy, man. Crux, man. See y'all next. Hey, man. Kingpen Crux on that live every Saturday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here, y'all already know, man. And then all these brothers and everybody that's tuned in, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Peace and blessings. And have a great day. See y'all time with our audience. Make it gotta be an amazing artist, man. And I'm blessed to have you on the platform. This brother right here, very intelligent brother, man. That don't make no sense, and I got no love respect for him. It's all good. I have to give this impromptu session of Matrix. The footage is happening.
All right, so I'm gonna get this like we backwards. We rock it into look at this. You know what it is, you know what's happening. Our special guest, Mr. John Walker. Way out there. Thanks,